Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me just check my volume and then we can get right into it. You know how we do. It don't take all fucking day. Period. Volume is good. Could be a little better. Let's see about that right there. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. Now we're cooking. Hey, Chakra King. Hi, Roxy. How are you? Chakra King says God rising family, positive vibes, conflict resolution, spiritual enlightenment. I ain't come over here to resolve no conflicts, Chakra King. I came over here to talk about them, though. But resolution, mm-mm. You want resolution of conflict, you have to go over there with Jay Wilson, because he's touting himself as the new beef sector gay relationship advisor slash conflict relief advisor. Jay Wilson is the one. Hey, outspoken girl, I missed y'all too. Listen, I wasn't gonna come out here during all that lemon shit because I didn't give a fuck, and it wasn't entertaining to me, and it was a bunch of lies and spin and bullshit. Hey, Queen Cannabis, how are you? Yes, I'm coming with a small recap, Queen Cannabis. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff, but we ain't gonna be dwelling on the shit. Like, we're not gonna talk about one thing for 1 hour. Like, that's crazy. Hi, Anthony McNeil. Thank you for being a long time member, and thank you for being a long time member, Roxy. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so guys, let me get to my notes. I did have to write a few things down, just some talking points, because it's been a lot since the last time I talked to y'all. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, but really, it's been nothing. It's crazy how that works, isn't it? Okay, so first thing, we're gonna start from the last shit that happened. We're gonna move our way. We're gonna move our way to the past. We're gonna start with the future and move our way to the past. So let's talk about this Castro and Tommy shit. Did y'all get a chance to witness any of that last night? Now we know it's an ongoing saga. This Castro and Tommy situation. Hmm. Hey T Danielle, thank you. T Danielle said lift your fat ass thumbs and hit the like button. Listen, I would appreciate it, but also I really don't require you to hit the like button until you actually hear something you like. It grinds my fucking gears when people like Ness or goddamn Sir King or just any of these people, Jay Dunn, they are demanding pizza. They're demanding you hit the like button. They've come in, they've played 30 fucking minutes of music. They haven't said anything. All they've done was speak to the whole entire chat, and they're demanding you hit the like button. That shit is stupid. Hit the like for what? Bitch, I don't like this yet. I don't like this yet. Give me something to like or shut the fuck up. But that's just me. And if you do find yourself in here with something to like or something you agree with, then that would be the time and opportunity that I would implore you to lift your big fat ass thumb up and hit the like button. You hit it to come in here. But that's just me. TD and Yo said, when I hear that, I hit the dislike and leave. I don't even hit the dislike because that's still engagement. I just fucking leave. I cuss them bitches out and I leave immediately, automatically, and I go my ass some fucking where else. Queen Cannabis say you speaking for the people. Listen, Queen Cannabis, I know y'all sick of that shit too, and it's it's a little bothersome to me since we're on this like button shit. Recently, Pizarro has been demanding likes. Remember when she used to come on here and say thank you for the 31 likes, thank you for the 300 likes. Now it's I'ma need 200 more likes. I'ma need 100 more. Bitch, you gonna need. Get it out to my hood, bitch. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she be talking to, but them intels, they must be the women who like abuse. Like there are really some women out there who do like abuse. Like if you don't abuse them, they don't believe you don't love them. I believe that's where the intels have migrated into. Is like them bitches, they like to be abused. I don't like to be abused. You ain't gonna talk to me any old kind of fucking way and then demand some shit from me. That's just me. And Roxy said, yeah, I remember that. That's when she was humble. So I'm gonna be humble. Thank you guys for the likes that you've given me. I can't see how many it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a couple. Thank you so far. All right, so let's get back to the drama. So this Castro and Tommy shit has been an ongoing saga. We seen them beating on each other about a month and a half, 2 months ago. They was over there beating on each other. Um, Apparently, that's nothing new for them. That is kind of like a part of their relationship. They like to fucking fight. They like to drink fucking fight. Now, Tommy was revealing some stuff last night. We did find out that because there's a lot of misinformation going around because these niggas don't listen to whole videos. These motherfuckers get a little snippet and they run over to their goddamn channels and they want to make a 2 hour video off of some shit that's a snippet that they heard. So I heard Tracy over there talking about Castro had linked up with um, ODS and possibly something happened. It was not ODS, Tracy. If you would have stayed around for the whole fucking video instead of hightailing your ass over to your channel just to make content, you would have heard the whole fucking story. It was official King Pain. And they did not meet. If y'all would have heard the fucking video, Castro and official King Pain did not meet. It was supposed to be a meeting. Official King Pain, while he was doing that show, Chasing Dallas or whatever the fuck it was, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't care about it. It didn't seem entertaining to me, but I did hear about it. While he was on that show and he was jet setting all across the United States of America, he did end up in Castro's area at one point, and Castro was supposed to link up with him. I guess they were supposed to go out for drinks, probably do a little slap, pull, lick, and tickle, or whatever the fuck they do. But official King's Pain schedule did not allow for it, or Castro's schedule did not allow for it. I can't remember which one, but I do know that Castro said they never met. But now the problem with that was is that Tommy came out and told us that Castro had met up with some dude with dreads from the beef sector from YouTube. People were trying to find out who it was because Tommy is uninformed as well, and he does not know these people that he sits around. He does not know these people. So Tommy initially was also thinking it was ODS until Tommy started looking at pictures. Once Tommy saw King Pain's picture, that's when Tommy was like, no, it ain't ODS. It's this one right here. It's King Pain. That's how that happened. Hopefully, y'all can understand that. Let me see what y'all are saying. Roxy said, yes, I remember that. That's when she was, okay, yeah, we read that. Oh, baby, I don't know that you are dropping tea. Oh, girl, it happened last night on Jay Wilson. It happened last night on Jay Wilson. Now, Tommy and Castro, they was all over YouTube last night. They ended the night over there on Shamar Slayage. I was going to share it, but it was so late. I was like, I'm going to take my ass to sleep. So after they left Jay Wilson, they went on another panel and continued to fight last night over on Shamar Slayage. If y'all want me to post a link, if y'all are not subscribed to Shamar, his name is Shamar Slayage in the chat, and he has a rainbow behind his name. He's a content creator. He do beef sector content, but he also do other content. We are not too familiar with him, but we're familiar enough to where I'm subscribed to his ass. So if y'all want to hear the conclusion of Tommy and Castro, because they were on live all day yesterday, fighting with each other, fighting for each other. It was crazy. If y'all want me to drop Shamar's link, I will just put like a one in the chat or whatever. If don't nobody put no one in the chat, I am not gonna bother my pretty little head with that bullshit. Um, Queen Cannabis said, "Oh my God, I'm gagging." So the dude with the dreads was King Pain. I'm screaming, "Yes, girl!" It was King Pain. But once again, they did not link up. King Pain's schedule and Castro's schedule could not coincide to where they could link up. But King Pain was in the vicinity or in the area that Castro lived in, and they were supposed to hook up. Now Tommy is crazy. Castro keeps telling Tommy we did not link up. Tommy don't believe that shit. The reason I'm believing that Tommy don't believe that shit is because Tommy has a intimate knowledge of Castro, and from what Tommy be saying, Castro's a hoe. From what Tommy be saying. And if you know you got a hoe on your hands, you always got to keep a close eye on that hoe. You don't trust that hoe. And Tommy don't trust his hoe. And that's a lot of the problems they be coming with in the relationship, is that Tommy don't trust his hoe. So, because Tommy don't trust his hoe, Tommy believes that something happened, even though Castro's saying ain't nothing happened. But Castro is also manipulative, because Castro was sitting up there acting like nobody had ever, like he didn't know what Tommy was talking about. Nobody had ever come to visit him. Technically, that's true. Technically, official King Payne did not come to visit Castro. Official King Payne was in the vicinity, and they were going to meet each other if it was possible. He did not make a specific trip out there to visit Castro. So technically it's true, but Castro likes to play in semantics. Tommy don't like that shit. So that's also where they bump heads at. T. Danielle said, and Tommy is not fully out of the closet, so he is insecure. I don't know how the fuck he's not fully out of the closet. The way that bitch switch, the way he toot his motherfucking lips, and the way that wrist bend. What closet is that nigga hiding in that can't nobody see him? Even the way he talk, his accent, the words he say, like he's gay. You can see this shit. You can tell he gay just by watching him walk down the street in them glittery fucking shirts with his booty tooted. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He was talking yesterday on Jay Wilson, talking about when he was like in the 7th or 8th grade, like some boy wrote a letter and posted it all over the school about him being gay. So people been known he been gay. He want to act like he not gay. And I'm glad he's gay. Tommy is not no man of quality that we're missing as black females. Like, oh, we lost a good one. Oh no, girls, we lost a good one. Nah, no, it is not giving that at all. Nigga, take your ass over there and suck all the dick you want. You good? We ain't tripping. Okay, that's just how I feel about the situation. He no man of quality. We ain't missing nothing. Actually, glad to get rid of his ass, but whatever. So the Castro and Tommy saga went on all day yesterday. They were over on Stomp Down's page. They were over on Jay Wilson's page. They were over on each other's pages, on their own pages. And then they were over there on Shamar's page to top off the evening. So, what y'all laughing at? I'm not trying to lie on them, but I'm just giving you my observations on what they just showed us. So, once again, Jay Wilson has stepped into this new realm. Beef sector, we are a subsection of YouTube, but we have subsections in the subsection. Okay? It's kind of like the neighborhood that I'm from. My parents bought the house before it was even built. They were one of the first ones in the neighborhood. OGs, okay? Then after a couple of years, they built another little section off in the back of the neighborhood, which is a subsection. Okay? And those people who bought houses up in that area, they are also OGs, but they're in the subsection. Jay Wilson is a given subsection, bitch. He done created his own lane. He is now the gay relationship advisor of the beef sector. Like, if you got some gay relationship shit going on, don't matter if you're male, female, cat, dog, transgender, him, they, their. Jay Wilson can squeeze his ass up in your relationship and give you some, what he would believe would be sound advice, which is crazy. Because who's taking advice from a motherfucker who's been dating somebody for upwards of 5 years and they are not committed? They are not married. And I'm saying they're not committed because we did hear that fucking Grinder app going off. And him and Mark were well into a relationship at that time. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I'm telling you, if I've been in a relationship with somebody for a year and a half and 2 years and I hear some goddamn dating app go off, bitch, fisticuffs is finna be flying. That's just me. But I'm a heterosexual female. Things work a little different over here. I know from what the gay males have shown me, they ain't no strangers to open relationships and going outside of relationships and just doing their own thing. They ain't no strangers to that shit. It's kind of what they do from what they've shown me. If it's not true, then maybe you need to tap your cohorts on the shoulder and tell them to stop showcasing that shit because that's what we believe to be true. So I don't know who the fuck would be taking relationship advice or any advice from Jay Wilson when obviously he hasn't taken a lot of his own advice. We can tell by the way he's living. Like he's literally about to get fired from his new job at the church house. Like if they keep fucking with him and posting shit that he's doing over there on his page and telling the people that he works with at the church house that he's over here like disparaging dimples and letting people do all this wild shit on his page, he's gonna lose his job. You gonna lose your job. You gonna lose your job. And he ain't stopped. He know them people is calling the church house. He know them people is trying to get him hemmed up. He ain't stopped. He don't give a fuck. I guess he say he lost one job, he'll lose another one. So far, over these years in the beef sector, how many jobs has Jay Wilson lost? I've lost count. It's been at least 4, possibly 5. We're going up on possibly 5. That shit is sick. I hate to say it because that's one of them stupid ass phrases that Ness and them say all the time, ad nauseum. But it is. It's a sickness. But Jay Wilson also has a little bit of a slow learning disability. When he takes some glasses off and he looks directly into the camera, you could see the fucking 1,000 yard stare, the little bit of slow bus burn he got in his fucking eyes. He ain't all there either. That motherfucker ain't all there. Hey, Jess J, how are you? So, yeah. All right, moving along. So Rick Reed came live a couple of days ago and he did one of his couple of hours drunk lives. It was late at night and I was in and out of sleep, but I swear I heard Rick talking about he went to Chicago for his birthday. Now he did show some pictures from his birthday. He was in like a fancy bar and he went to some fancy place and had some fancy sushi and some other shit, but I could have swore I heard him twice say something about being in Chicago. Can anybody confirm that? Did anybody else hear that? Keep me honest. Did anybody else hear that? Because my ears perked up and my eyes opened up when I heard it. I believe I also looked in the chat to see if anybody said anything, but nobody said nothing. Isn't that very, mm, it made my ears perked up and it made my spidey senses tingle because, you know, Rick and QB are now back in each other's good graces. And all of a sudden, Rick pop up in Chicago. I wonder if Rick made nice with QB because he knew he was going to Chicago and he wanted to meet him. QB, did you meet Rick in Chicago when he was there for his birthday? Did you meet him? Did he try to link up with you? If you didn't meet him, did he try to link up with you? Because that's what it's given. I don't know. I just know how to put 2 and 2 together and ask the question. Because I'm pretty sure Rick mentioned it twice. You know, when you mention shit twice, it's because you really want to push that fact forward. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Roxy, 1,000 yard stare. You know how them motherfucking half retards give you that 1,000 yard stare? They just sit there and stare at you with their mouth halfway open. Jay Wilson got a nasty 1,000 yard stare. When he used to come on camera and he would be off to the side doing something on his computer, like in the back chat or something, that motherfucker be staring off into the distance with his mouth halfway open. Oh, that shit used to irk my spirit. Now that motherfucker got a penchant. That motherfucker has a penchant for eating every time he comes live. This shit is disgusting. Like, I'm not a bitch who cares for mukbangs anyway. I definitely don't want to hear. Once again, I done told y'all before. Mark is a very lucky man, and Mark ain't going nowhere. Y'all remember when Jay Wilson had that circle bottle? That motherfucker used to suck that bottle till his jaws collapsed. Mark ain't going nowhere. Not the way Jay Wilson suck a circle bottle. Not the way that motherfucker could chew coffee. Mark is here for all of that shit, bitch. I'm here to tell you he loves it. If my nigga chewed coffee like that, he couldn't stop me from sitting on his face anytime I fucking wanted to. Nigga, you want to chew something? Huh? Chew this. That's just me. Moving right the fuck along. Like I said, I believe Ricky was in Chicago for his birthday. Did QB know? Did they link up? I'm just asking because I'm nosy like that. Rossi said, yep, that suction game is on point. Girl collapsed. His jaws on the inside used to touch. He sucked that bottle so fucking hard. I'd be like, oh, Jesus. Gobble game on point, passer. But we knew that. We remember when he was sucking on that paper towel holder trying to imitate Rico. We knew that. We knew his suck game was on point just from that. Just Jay said, I absolutely hate when folks do all that smacking when entertained and when eating live. And you know what? I would not have a problem with it if the motherfucker would start putting mukbang in the title. Like Castro, Brian, ooh, Lord, plus mukbang. Like, bitch, you could bring a whole new, like, genre in if you would just add mukbang to the title so niggas know before they hit this button that it's a possibility you might be over there fucking chewing air or whatever the fuck. Like, god damn, that nigga can't even drink a drink civilized. I thought he was from a civilized household, even though it was 9 niggas in a single wide trailer. He portrays him to be civilized. It's not given civilized. It's given, like, you know, if you have a dog, you know, when that dog eats and drinks, you can hear every lick and lap and chew. Nigga, you over there giving Lyric a run for her motherfucking money with all that licking and lapping and chewing and fucking slurping. I would hate to see him and Lyric eating at the same time. It's probably a cacophony of just fucking disgusting, wet macaroni sounds over there in that household. Ugh. You know what? Jay Wilson's people, according to him, they gave him a bunch of money for his birthday. I would implore y'all to demand that nigga go to some courtesan classes. What is it? Courtier? You know how they send you to debutante classes and shit? That nigga needs to go to some of them. He needs to learn some motherfucking table manners. Stat. You know, all the churches be having potlucks and stuff. I cannot imagine him in the church house with all that carrying on about the mouth. Ugh. Ugh. I would have to send him to his office to eat his plate, because hell no, nigga, we not doing that. I can't sit across from you. I can't sit in the same room with you and you doing all that. And he eat with his mouth full. I'm sure biscuit toppings and shit be falling all out his mouth and shit. I know the floorboard of his car is full of fucking biscuit crumbs. And what's that shit he be eating? Egg McMuffin crumbs. Because the bitch can't shut up and eat. Just shut up and eat. Shit falling all out his mouth. I'm sure of it. Okay? We moving along because we didn't come here to roast A. Wilson specifically. But y'all done got me off on it, so. Ness and Jay Dunn are back together for the time being. It's fucking disgusting and it's fake. But I love that for them. I love them being fake with each other. And I love that Jay Dunn aggravates the shit out of Ness on a nightly basis. And I love that Ness is so downtrodden and poor and broke, she has no choice but to allow Jay Dunn to annoy the shit out of her in hopes that somebody will buy that bitch down. Y'all know the only reason that Ness allows Jay Dunn on her panel all times of the night, every day, is because she's hoping somebody will send her a substantial amount of money to buy that bitch down. It ain't gonna happen, Vanessa. People are gonna let that bitch continue to terrorize. Continue to terrorize you. And it's the same with a lot of these whores. They only let uppity on the panels for hours and hours because in the hopes of somebody for buying that bitch down. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. If y'all don't see the writing on the wall, and it sucks to be y'all. I can watch in spurts. Jay Dunn's voice is like nails on a fucking chalkboard. or like a raped duck. It's a combination of raped duck slash nails on chalkboard. The shit is crazy. And it makes some type of like reverberation in my ears sometimes. I can't take that shit. So I can listen in spurts, but for the most part, I can't do that. I can't do that with them over there. But I am once again very glad that Jay Dunn is annoying the shit out of Ness. And they got some kind of on again, off again, sexual, non-sexual, weird ass shit going on. Jay Dunn thinks it's something more than it is. And we know that Jay Dunn thinks it's something more than it is because that bitch is over there performing maintenance on that big body Chevy she calls a body. She over there performing maintenance on that motherfucker. That bitch walking around with a 1967 Chevy as a body, and now all of a sudden she want to perform maintenance. Now she want to get her gums shaved down and her teeth elongated. Now she wants to start water fasting and trying to get a waistline. Like, bitch, it's too late. Even if you do end up with a decent waistline, all that skin and shit that you had on your body is going to be looking fucked up. We know you got stretch marks. You light skinned. That shit's going to look like Freddy Krueger marks all across your stomach, bitch. And you bald headed, you're getting shit reattached in your head. Like, that's fucking crazy. Oh my God. Then Ness is not gonna eat that fucking bag of, what do you call that shit? Like a walking taco that you got, bitch. He said that bitch's pussy looks like potted meat. I ain't gonna call it potted meat. I'm gonna call it a walking taco. Do y'all know what a walking taco is? That's when you take a bag of Fritos, you crush that shit up, you open that shit up, you put some taco meat and some cheese in that shit and some salsa, and you shake it up and you eat it out of the bag. That's a walking taco. That's what her pussy's walking around here looking like, according to what Heidi said. And Heidi got the information from one of Jay Dunn's exes. And there's also something going on around here about Jay Dunn and a sex machine. Now, if y'all don't know what a sex machine is, it's one of those fucking big drills that you stick a dildo on the end of. You just like drill your fucking pussy out like, and the motherfucker goes 1,000 miles a minute. So if she is over there using the big drill dildo, of course her pussy looks like a walking taco. So you're fat, you're high yellow, you got stretch marks that look like Freddy Krueger and sliced your ass up. You got a walker taco pussy. Your gums is short and had to be elongated. Your teeth is short and had to be elongated. No, I'm sorry. Your gums is long and had to be shortened. Your teeth is short and had to be elongated. You didn't cut your hair off, then put it back on, and took it off and put it back on. Like, bitch, who the fuck is eating that? Who the fuck is eating that? Well, listen, Ness do got that thing on her lips, so it's not like it'll hurt her if she do eat it. It won't hurt her if she do eat it. That bitch done built up a tolerance like no other, so maybe she'll be okay. Hey, Pillsbury, how are you? Oh my God, I'm sorry, Roxy. I didn't mean to have you at work like that. Yes, a walking taco between her legs. Fucking disgusting. Fucking yuckity. Ugh. So Ness is using Jasmine for abuse and money and content. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. hmm hmm All right, guys, give me just 1 second. Y'all know I gotta blow this nose. Ain't shit changed, but the season. Hold on. All right, and we are back. So let's talk about this Belize shit. Do y'all believe in Belize? Listen, the people, those of us who have been in the beef sector for a minute, we keep telling these new motherfuckers Belize is not going to happen. How do we know it's not going to happen? Because Trish been doing this shit for like 5 or 6 years, touting these goddamn award shows that never happened. She claims that she's giving people cash apps. Nobody has ever said that they got a cash app from Trish. She's claimed that she's sent out awards and different things like tangible awards. Nobody's ever fucking shown one or received one. The bitch is crazy. She's delusional and she's using this shit as a tactic to dox you motherfuckers. Now, because y'all aren't smart enough to do your own fucking research and to go back and to see who this bitch actually is before you be signing up for shit and giving her your name, you deserve what you get. You deserve what you fucking get. So I don't believe in believes, and I don't believe believes it's going to happen, which is good because she's trying to sue people who are not going. Nobody's going, bitch. Nobody's going. Diving says she should be arrested for scamming. Hey, Diving. Listen, Diving. She won't be arrested for scamming, but they probably will call ICE on her ass. Because ain't that bitch some type of Jamaican? We don't know. Listen, just send ICE over there and they can sort it all out. That bitch can pull up her birth certificate if she got one. If not, then they can put her ass in cuffs and get her the fuck up out of here with the rest of them. Speaking of, the beef sector real funny. Real funny. Y'all act like y'all hate that orange son of a bitch, but y'all sure gonna use his policies to get at each other. Real fucking funny. Threatening to call ICE on every fucking body. Listen, I heard that ICE is giving out rewards. Like if you know somebody who's illegal, you want to get them the fuck up out of there, you can call ICE on them, and if they are, you get a little reward. So I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. I don't know nobody illegal who I got a problem with. So, oh my God, thank you, RMD. RMD a $10 super chat, and it says, "Hey Thotty Boo, great to see you live, and I'm cracking the fuck up from the clouds at work. Thank you, RMD. I'm glad I could entertain you." Listen, that's something that pisses me off about fucking Krista, since we're talking about entertainment. That bitch has a nerve to get up there every live and saying, "If I'm not entertaining you, please tap me on the shoulder." I'll be wanting to drop down so bad and tap that bitch on the shoulder. Like, bitch, this is not entertaining. Bitch, I'm bored. Tap, 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 bitch. But listen, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to be a better person. I don't want to just go around randomly fucking with people like I used to. So that's probably also why y'all haven't seen me like that. Because I just been trying to be a better person. And the only way I can be a better person is to keep my fucking lips strapped tight together. The only way. Because I can't be fake. I can't be fake with a bitch. So I just got to shut up. Another reason why I have been quiet lately is because that shit was solidly sunny went down, and it really triggered me, and it pissed me the fuck off. Now, it didn't trigger me because I've experienced anything like that. I've never experienced anything like that, but it did trigger me nonetheless. And I was if I would have came live during that time where that shit was going on, I would have been threatening that girl on live, like for real. I would have been threatening to kick her up out of her fucking wheelchair. I would have been threatening to roll her ass down the goddamn hill and throw a goddamn stick in between her spokes so she would flip her ass up out of that wheelchair. And ZX had a live where he played Solidly Sunny has a sister on YouTube. And the sister came on YouTube and expressed her disdain for what Sunny had done. And I enjoyed the video of what her sister had said, but I also was a little upset that her sister did not just immediately go in that room, because they live in the same house, go in that room and smack the taste out of Sunny's fucking mouth and make her apologize to those babies. I don't know what was stopping her. Now, some people do need therapy. That bitch don't need therapy. She needs a swift slap across her motherfucking lips every time she tries that shit, in my opinion. And I just didn't want to come live and be spitting a bunch of threats at the bitch. So I decided to sit on my hands and sit that one out. But that's what I was feeling. That's what I was feeling. Now, I'm hearing CPS was called. Nothing really happened. CPS told her to keep the kids off alive. They suggested that, but she brought them right back on live, like as soon as they left. So the bitch ain't learned her lesson. I'm gonna need her sister to run her big bull Let me stop. I ain't gonna drag her sister. I'm gonna need her sister to walk her ass up in there and to slap the fucking taste out of Sonny's mouth the next time she tries that shit. And I would throw that bitch in the bed and take her fucking wheelchair away. Yes, I would. Yes, the fuck I would. All right, so we moving along from that bullshit. Have y'all seen Jason over there doxing Suzie, bitch? Have y'all seen Jason over there doxing Suzie, bitch? Well, if you haven't, let me tell you about it real quick. So apparently, Suzie was over there on her community tab asking, like, if anybody has my mugshot, send it to me. I need it, and I'll send you $10. Now, Jason did his little research, and he pulled up her mugshot because he got everybody mugshot, and he posted it, and he gave it to her. She did not send him his $10 fucking, and he is going apoplectic. That boy is full of white boy rage over there over his $10 fucking to the point to where he is fully doxing this bitch. He called her brother. I think his name is Harrison. He called her brother. He recorded the phone call, and this is the alleged brother who molested her. Mm-hmm. Called that motherfucker up. Told that motherfucker he's some type of publisher and that Suzie is in the process of writing a tell-all book. And he asked that man, have you had any sexual relationship with her? Because that's what she's claiming. And if you don't deny it, then we can print it and you can't sue us because we're giving you the chance right now to deny it. Harrison did not deny it. Harrison was like, you do what you got to do and you'll be sued if anything is a lie. That's basically what Harrison said. So y'all need to keep up with that shit because he is currently over there calling her family members and stuff. We might get a call from the mama or the daddy soon. If he found Harrison, and he posted Harrison's picture over there on his community tab. I don't know if he took it down, but I got the screenshots. Y'all want to see? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up for y'all so y'all can see her brother. Mm-hmm. What is gallery? Here we go. Hold on. So that's Harrison. Mm-hmm. I gotta hold it still so it clear up for y'all. There we go. I wouldn't say he cute, but he ain't ugly. He got features of Suzie, which makes him unattractive to me. Okay. He got features of Suzie, which makes him unattractive to me. He does look like his nephew a little bit. His nephew, Suzie's son, is a little bit more dark skinned. His ears stick out a little bit more like goddamn Dumbo. But other than that, you could tell they related. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's what Jason is over there doing, bitch. He doxing Suzie, and he is going white boy wild over his $10 fucking. So I would suggest the bitch go ahead and pay him his $10 because $10 is not worth all of this grief and suffering he finna put her ass through. But you know what, bitch? Don't pay him. Don't pay him. Cause I like the way he over there handling your ass. Don't pay him, bitch. Okay, we moving along. Next thing we gonna talk about, listen, we ain't got that much more to talk about. Y'all know we don't do this shit all day over here, and I'm a fast talker, so. Did y'all see Rita over there fighting that crazy lady? Did y'all see Rita over there fighting that crazy lady by the phone? So if you didn't get the notification, Rita uploaded a video like 2 days ago, and she was over there. I posted it. If y'all didn't see it, I posted it. Now, some crazy lady was claiming that iPhone was pinging in the area that Rita was staying in. Rita said she seen the crazy lady knocking on her neighbor's door and knocking on other people's doors. And then the crazy lady saw Brashay, which is Rita's middle daughter, not Lala, but the little daughter. The lady saw Brashay out there getting the mail and decided to like harass Brashay and knock on Rita's door looking for this goddamn cell phone. And you know Rita ain't going. So her and the lady was out there fucking screaming and hollering, and Rita was cussing that bitch out. And then Bill grabbed the motherfucking taser and tased the lady. Now listen, we didn't see this because Rita didn't have the camera up, but oh bitch, we heard it all. It was a goddamn mess over there on the streets of Baltimore. But listen, the parents, they did come through and they protected their child from that crazy bitch. Now, I'm not always on Rita's side, but right now I'm on Rita's side. Because Rita kept telling that bitch, if your phone is pinging and you think it's in my house, call the police, bitch. Why the police ain't here? And I agree with that. Now, I don't know how much YouTube y'all watch, how far from the B sector y'all stray, but I have seen videos before where somebody's lost a book bag or lost something with the air tag on it. It pings at a certain house or a certain area, and those people, they call the police, and the police are the ones that come over and knock on the person's door and tell them there's a ping, show them the ping, and then start questioning. It's the police's job. It ain't your job, crazy lady. So hopefully, hopefully, if that lady comes back over there, Rita will just take it upon herself to call the fucking police. Cause y'all over there tasing each other, it ain't gonna end up good. Y'all too old, and them tasers cause heart attacks. You gonna get that old bitch a heart attack. You shock her ass the right way, and then what? So just call the police yourself next time she come over there with that bullshit, and put on your best white girl voice when you call Rita. Okay, so we're moving along. Next thing we're going to talk about is limiting those strikes. Wasn't that weird? Wasn't that weird? How you get 5 copyright strikes on YouTube and they don't take your page down? Let me ask Google real quick because I have been meaning to ask. Can you get 5 copyright strikes on your YouTube page? Google says no, you cannot get 5 copyright strikes on your YouTube page. YouTube terminates channels after 3 copyright strikes within a 90-day period. That's what Google said. Don't shoot the messenger. That's what Google said. And YouTube is a Google fucking company. So it was just a little suspicious. It was a little suspicious. And we're gonna keep an eye on the situation. If Shakim ends his ass back over there on Lemon's Link, or vice versa, or they sit up in each other's faces, playing pity pat, sitting on each other's laps, we know it was all a farce and some bullshit. Well, we already know it was a farce and some bullshit because Google just told us it was, but that's besides the point. Y'all can Google it your motherfucking self. And if you're a content creator over here in the beef sector, you've lost a page or two. We all have. And we know what the dealio. So, Ness and Lemon is battling right now as far as the late night numbers, and Ness is winning. And I would say Ness is winning probably because her panel is more entertaining. Like, I don't give a fuck about all them Mo3 niggas or them other weird niggas that Lemon be having over there. Lolo is just I don't have a problem with Lolo, but she's a non-factor on the panel. Like, she brings nothing but just holding up that box. She holding up her box with her 2 hands, and that's about it. Now Lolo and Krista do be fighting back and forth sometimes, but I mean it's kind of lackluster, in my opinion. So Lemon needs to get a new group of friends over there to help him out. Now last night Lemon did have a new group of friends over there to help him out. He had some little boys that live over there in his apartment complex. When I say little boys, I ain't talking about children. I'm talking like some little 20-year-olds. They stopped past his house to drop off some liquor because they was what he calls, they was out there pulling crackhead moves. I don't know what the fuck that means, but whatever. That's what he called it. So that was slightly entertaining because I swear one of them boys was gonna call him by his government name, but I think he done trained them up real good. He kept calling their government name. But they didn't call his that I heard. So maybe he got them trained up real good because he said they wasn't no strangers to his Discord. So I don't know. But did y'all hear them little boys? Everybody in the house sounded gay. Oh, my heart aches for you girls that have to deal with that group of men and have to pick from that group of men who consider themselves to be men and straight. My heart aches for you. I could fucking never. Ugh. You might as well be a lesbian at this point and just bump pussies because them niggas, they got pussies. All of them. Vagina bound. Ugh. 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 My heart aches for you little girls who have to pick out of that fucking pot. Mm. At this point, I would not have a problem with a 20-year-old dating a 40-year-old because a 20-year-old girl dating another 20-year-old boy sucks to be her. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. Mm. I would even give them little niggas my buggy when I was done with it at the grocery store. I could take that. Nah, I got it. I'll put it in the goddamn buggy collector myself. I'm good. I don't need nothing from you. Mm. So, let me see what y'all are saying. Hey, View, how are you? Just Jay said, I look at my daughters and think about that as well. I'm so sorry for them, Just Jay. Oh my God, my heart aches for them. And I'm serious. Ugh. Ugh. And these little niggas these days walking around in these fucking stretch pants that they call jeans. Oh, God, no. Mm-mm. 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 We're going to move right along. So, I don't know if y'all know, but Bernadette and Rita, Heart of Philadelphia, is over there fighting. And the reason they fighting is because Bernadette had a birthday party and she feels slighted because Reed went live on top of her during her birthday party. I don't like Reed. I don't have a relationship with Bernadette, so I'm kind of like impartial, and I'm gonna give my impartial opinion. Um, I'm hearing the birthday party was this music and dancing and some other shit going on. If Reed was over there for a little while. I don't know how long she was over there. If it was a 3 or 4 hour live, if Reed was over there for 30 or 40 minutes, that's enough, isn't it? And why should she have to wait until Bernadette is done with her live to go live? Like, if you're not paying somebody's phone bill, you cannot dictate when they go live. If you're not paying somebody's phone bill, you cannot dictate who they are friends with. I'm tired of these people trying to dictate what people do with their devices, but they're not paying any of the bills that go along with these devices. I don't like that shit. And I don't like the fact that Bernadette is making me fucking fight for Reed. Ugh, I don't like that shit. So stop it. Just stop it. If you believe she drained your chat, then maybe you need to reflect upon yourself to see what you can do to have a more entertaining chat next time. It's very fucking simple. So that's my opinion on that shit. And I'm going to leave it where it is. Because I have friends that are friends with her, and I don't want to go too far, but I don't like that shit. It seems very, not forceful. It's not needy. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Dominating. You're trying to dominate what she does with her device. And no. Girl, go on somewhere with that shit. All right, so that is really all I got for the beef sector. Hold on. Who else is in here? Hey ZX, how are you? Um Ain't nobody else really got nothing going on in the beef sector, so we could switch over and we could talk about some real life shit real quick before we get out of here. Did y'all hear? Have y'all been seeing these videos popping up talking about Donald Trump and this segregation? Have y'all been seeing this shit? What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about it? I'm feeling like people, especially on YouTube, I'm trying to pick my words carefully. People on YouTube have mastered the art of twisting things. And what I'm saying is, yes, they did do away with some of those laws, but it's a group type of situation. So basically, the law was against discrimination for race, color, creed, gender, sex, sexual orientation, all of that shit. They just added the sexual orientation and the basically being a transgender. I don't know the exact term for being a transgender, but they added that shit in there too. The reason that Donald Trump, according to him and his people, got rid of the law was not because they don't want niggas and white folks to mingle. It's because they don't want transgenders in bathrooms. And the transgender issue is mingled up in with the um, civil rights issue. So, in order for us to get rid of one, we had to get rid of all. That's what's really happening. I personally don't foresee too many places trying to do any type of segregation, because if they do, that's going to suck for their business. I mean, unless you live out in the middle of fucking nowhere ass Nebraska with like two black people in the town, it's not going to work out very well for your business if you try that segregation shit. And it works both ways. It works both ways. So don't get mad if you walking down the street and you're white and you see blacks only on a sign of a business and you can't take your white ass in there because he gave us the power to say blacks only. It goes both ways. And from what I'm hearing on black people online, they ain't fucked up about it. We're ready to have black only spaces. We're ready to have our separate fucking bathrooms. I don't know why people keep talking about fucking water fountains. When's the last time anybody drank out of a goddamn public water fountain? I'll wait. When's the last time anybody in here drank out of a public fucking water fountain? I will wait. So that's a non-factor. But as far as all the other shit, like black women, we're excited to have our own fucking bathrooms. I sort of kind of am too. So do not threaten us with a good time. But once again, that's not the that's what they're claiming. That's what they're claiming is not the reason they did it. The reason is because the transgenders got lumped in with the rest of it, and they're trying to take that one out, so they have to take everything out. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. Ooh, and also the last thing we're going to talk about before we get out of here is, so there's this thing called auto sign that the president uses. And it basically is like a machine, a tailored machine that will automatically sign the president's signature. For example, the White House sends out like 10,000 goddamn Christmas cards a year. The president cannot be sitting there signing 10,000 Christmas cards a year, so AutoSign does it. I'm hearing that they used AutoSign while Joe Biden was off playing golf somewhere in the last days of his presidency. They was in the White House using that AutoSign to sign those fucking pardons that he gave to his son and to that Liz Cheney bitch and to all them other motherfuckers. That shit was used with AutoSign. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, some of those pardons could possibly be overturned. So just keep your ear to the street as far as that's going on. The aides, the White House aides were in there signing shit while Biden was off somewhere playing golf. He had no fucking idea it was even going on. That's what I'm hearing. So, with that being said, guys, it has been 54 minutes. It ain't been that long. And I ain't had that much to talk about. So, we are out of here. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, thank you. I appreciate it. If you didn't like the video, that's your fucking problem, not mine. I got my click and my view. And I thank you for it. All right, guys. I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Y'all have a great day. Peace.